The one who gathers the rain clouds, Allah. Alam tara anna Allah yusji sahaba, thumma yu'allifu baynahu, thumma yaj'aluhu rukama, fatara al-wadqa yakhruju min khilalih. The one who gathers the rain clouds, Allah. The one who causes them to clash, creating thunder and lightning, Allah. Yusabbihu ar-ra'du bihamdihi wal malaikatu min khifatih. The one who causes the rain waters to fall. Anna sababna al-ma'a sabba. One Allah. He causes the rain waters to fall where He wants it to fall. Yusibu bihi man yasha. And He removes it from here where He wants to remove it. Wa yasrifuhu am man yasha. He has kept a perfect system in place so that every second from the earth, 16 million tons of water evaporate into the atmosphere, and every second exactly that same amount of water from the atmosphere comes back onto the earth. وَمَا نُنَزِّلُهُ إِلَّا بِقَدَرٍ مَعْلُومٍ. This perfect measure and accord in the control of one Allah alone. The one who causes the rain waters to fall, Allah. The one who causes the earth to split open, شَقَقْنَا الْأَرْضَ شَقًّا, Allah. The one who causes the sprout to come out of the seed, إِنَّ اللَّهَ فَالِقُ الْحَبِّ وَالنَّوَىٰ. It is Allah that causes the sprout to come out of the seed, to come out of the ground. فَأَنْبَتْنَا فِيهَا حَبًّا وَعِنَبًا وَقَضْبًا وَزَيْتُونًا وَنَخْلًا وَحَدَائِقَ غُلْبًا وَفَاكِهَةً وَأَبًّا مَتَاعًا لَكُمْ وَلِأَنْعَامِكُمْ. Grapes, corn, dates, trees, fruit, vegetation. مَتَاعًا لَكُمْ وَلِأَنْعَامِكُمْ. Look at the daily dastarkhan of Allah for you and your animals to prosper. Amman ja'ala al-arda qarara. Allah calls out, is there anyone else that has made this earth stable for you? This earth is not still. This earth is not still. Quran invites you. وَإِلَى الْأَرْضِ كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ أَلَمْ نَجْعَلِ الْأَرْضَ مِهَادًا هُوَ الَّذِي جَعَلَ لَكُمُ الْأَرْضَ ذَلُولًا وَفِي الْأَرْضِ آيَاتٌ لِلْمُوقِنِينَ. Allah says, look at the earth and you will see signs of the greatness of Allah. This earth is not stable, it is spinning. Spinning at the speed of 1,000 miles an hour. Moving outwards at the speed of 65,000 miles an hour. And there is still a third motion. This earth tilts 23 degrees to the north, 23 degrees to the south. This tilting of the earth, which is not visible to the naked eye, is what brings about the four seasons. It what brings about the movement of the winds. If this did not take place, then man would suffocate in his atmosphere. Amman ja'ala al-arda qarara wa ja'ala khilalaha anhara. Is there anyone else that has made this earth stable for you? Is there anyone else that has placed the mountains as pegs on it? Is there anyone else? وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ أَوْتَادًا أَمَّنْ جَعَلَ الْأَرْضَ قَرَارًا وَجَعَلَ خِلَالَهَا أَنْهَارًا وَجَعَلَ لَهَا رَوَاسِي وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَ الْبَحْرَيْنِ حَاجِزًا. Is there anyone else that has placed the mountains on the earth? Is there anyone else that is giving you sweet water? هَذَا عَذْبٌ فُرَاتٌ. Anyone else that is giving you salty water? هَذَا مِلْحٌ أُجَاجٌ. Is there anyone else that has created a boundary between the two so they do not meet? وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَهُمَا بَرْزَخٌ لَا يَبْغِيَانِ. أَإِلَهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ. Allah calls out, is there another ilah besides you, Allah? Is there another power besides you, Allah? Is there someone else besides you, Allah? Everything around us is a living testimony, is a living invitation to make us understand the greatness of Allah. Every breath of air we are taking in, every breath of air, it is said a human being, 24 hours have passed. From yesterday to today, 24 hours have passed. Every human being breathed in and out 20,000 times. 20,000 times in the last 24 hours without thinking, without even pondering. Each human being breathed in 8,000 liters of oxygen in the last 24 hours. If Allah had to cut it off, and Allah had to say, buy your own oxygen. Ask the doctors. For those that need respiratory treatment in the hospital, 1 liter of oxygen costs more than 1 rand. If we assume it's costing 1 rand, you need 8,000 liters a day. So you have to pay 8,000 rand every day. Then what about your father and your mother and your brothers and your sisters and your wife and your children? What is going to be your daily bill for only the oxygen of your family? 6 billion insan on the surface of this earth, all are breathing. That is 48 billion liters of oxygen from this atmosphere enters this human being every day. The sweet oxygen comes in, the harmful and poisonous carbon dioxide comes out. Yet the level of oxygen in the atmosphere remains at 21%. Where is the storehouse? Whose system is this? Who has put this into place that the plants take in the carbon dioxide through a process of chlorophyll with the light of the sun and replace it with oxygen in the atmosphere? If the level of oxygen had to go up by 1 or 2%, it is said the number of accidental fires will increase 700 times. If the level of oxygen had to go up to 25%, everything on the surface of this earth will be burned to ashes. So that in every breath of air that you are drawing in, which you don't even think about, Allah is inviting you, recognize the greatness of Allah. Recognize the greatness of Allah, the one who created the heavens, the one who created the earth, the one who brought the plants, the one who brought the vegetation, the one who controls the sun, the one who controls the moon, the one who controls the star, the one who brings days, the one who brings night, the one who is in control of this entire system, one Allah alone. Allah calls out, أَوَلَمْ يَرَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَنَّ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ كَانَتَا رَتْقًا فَفَتَقْنَاهُمَا وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. Why don't the disbelievers see that the heavens and the earth were once together? They were compact. فَفَتَقْنَاهُمَا, we split them open. وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. And from water we brought every living thing. That same drop of water, it still looks like a drop of water. When it goes into the mouth of the cow, it becomes milk. Goes into the mouth of the bee, it becomes honey. Goes into the mouth of the silkworm, it becomes silk. Goes into the mouth of the oyster, it becomes a pearl. One water, same water. Who is doing? One Allah. أَمَّنْ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَأَنزَلَ لَكُم مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً فَأَنبَتْنَا بِهِ حَدَائِقَ ذَاتَ بَهْجَةٍ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ. Quran is asking you over and over again, is there another ilah besides your Allah? Is there anyone else that is doing all this for you? وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. Allah says we made out of water every living thing. You also were made out of water. هَلْ أَتَى عَلَى الْإِنسَانِ حِينٌ مِّنَ الدَّهْرِ لَمْ يَكُنْ شَيْئًا مَذْكُورًا. O insan, did there not pass upon you a period of time when your zikr was not made? You didn't exist. No one spoke about you. No one talked about you. You were non-existent. Inna khalaqna al-insan min nutfatin amshaj. From a drop of water. Ma'im mahin. Worthless liquid. So small that sperm is. It cannot be seen without a microscope. Yet from that water Allah brings a heart into existence. The first thing that is formed in the womb of the mother is the heart. That is why your heart is older than the rest of your body. The ruh comes 4 months later, but the first thing that is formed is the heart, from water. Those eyes, 130 million receptors for light in every eye. 130 million receptors of light in each eye, so that 1 millimeter of the eye can accept 30,000 separate points of light in 1 second. These eyes are taking every second 10 three-dimensional pictures. Every day, 800,000 pictures the eyes are taking. The retina at the back of the eye, each time one picture is formed, the muscles contract to clear it, to take the next picture. In milliseconds this happens. That contraction of the eye muscles, if the same muscle had to be put into your leg, it is equivalent to walking 100 kilometers every day. Behind this 130 million receptors for light, there is a cable. Not one cable, not two cables, 1.3 million cables. 1.3 million cables in the eyes of every human being that is passing through a hole in the back. How big is that hole? 1.4 millimeters. And 1.3 million cables pass through that hole without sparking, because if they sparked you would see upside down. You wouldn't recognize your wife from your mother. Ailahumma Allah. Is there another ilah besides your Allah? From a drop of water. What explanation can you give for this? From a drop of water, such charisma in creation. Cut open the head of that person, what will you see? You'll see 2 pieces of flesh. That brain, what it looks like. Ever had beja? Ever had sheep brain? The human brain looks the same. In that piece of flesh, where is emotion? Where is love? Where is hatred? Where is dislike? Where is affection? Where is malice? Where is greed? Where is intelligence? Where is memory? How in that piece of flesh is a sea of emotions? How in that piece of flesh is the imagination of insan? From a drop of water. ذَلِكُمُ اللَّهُ رَبُّكُمُ الْحَقِّ ذَلِكُمُ اللَّهُ رَبُّكُمُ الْحَقِّ فَمَاذَا بَعْدَ الْحَقِّ إِلَّا الضَّلَالِ. Run away from the reality of Allah and it will only be dalal. From a drop of water, this beautiful wujud comes into existence. And Allah Ta'ala calls out in His Quran, أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ. Now that you have understood, Khaliq is Allah, Malik is Allah, Musawwir is Allah, Bari is Allah, Badi' is Allah, the creator, the sustainer, the nourisher, the former, the formulator is one Allah alone. Now that you have understood that, then Allah asks you, Do you think that all this was created in vain? وَمَا خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا لَاعِبِينَ. Are these games? أَيَحْسَبُ الْإِنسَانُ أَن يُتْرَكَ السُّدَى. Allah says, do you think you are just going to die and it's going to end there?